I know that the Trump administration is trying to officially interweave the American military and the Israeli military so that the federal government can freely exchange weapons and technology with Israel without congressional approval. So that is, to me, very scary. And as for the Rand Corporation and the Brookings Institute and all of those, they are right-wing, what's the best way to put it, power brokers. They support the military and industrial complex to no end. They support the right-wing ideology of the current and other federal governments that we've had. In my mind, they are very dangerous. I don't think that this is my opinion. I don't believe that peace deal, which is no more than a memo to agree to study a peace deal, I don't think it's worth the paper that it's written on, because I have every confidence that the very minute it starts to become real, Israel is going to send weapons that's going to just totally ruin the deal, and we'll be back to where we were 3 days ago. That's my opinion. I mean, America loves their military, and I'm talking about the American government and the politics. I'm a veteran from a long line of veterans. I love the military, but in a way of reverence, not in a way of let's make more weapons and let's create more war. That is what our government has been doing. Eisenhower warned us of the military-industrial complex, and we didn't listen. And every administration expands the military budget. And it drives me nuts, because we love to make weapons of war. We love to make war, but we never love to take care of our warriors.
Yes.
And if there's people leaving America for Europe, I don't blame them. If my wife and I could pack up our kids and our grandkids and move to Scotland, we would do it in a heartbeat. As an American, I do not love to make war. As an American, and I believe that the majority of Americans are where I'm at and not where Trump is at. We are not happy about these wars. We are not happy that our president is turning our allies into adversaries, that he is disrespecting the people that we have stood with. When Pete Hegseth went to your Normandy Beach the other day, that is not a reflection of America. That is a disgrace to America. And I hope that the French people can see, if not today, I hope that we as a country will eventually prove that Donald Trump, Pete Hegseth are not real reflections of the American people. Yes, he got elected. He won a free and fair election, but more than 1/3 of the American people failed in their patriotic duty to participate in that election. That is why he won. And that's on us. That's our fault. And it's going to take generations for us to make that up to the rest of the world. But I still have faith that our allies over there, well, everywhere around the world, our allies will one day again come to trust us. But I understand as an American that it's going to take a long time. I'm eligible for veteran benefits for health care, but I am not in the veteran health care program. It's been over a year since I went to the VA to ask about my tinnitus, and over a year later, I still haven't heard from them. That's part of what Donald Trump has done to our Veterans Administration. And I want to say for you and for your listeners, that there are people all across this country, just like me, who are stepping up and running for office at every level of the government to oppose the fascist authoritarian tendencies of our current federal government. And I do believe that in November, you are going to see the American people rebuke Donald Trump and all that he stands for. Okay. As a citizen, it makes me sick the level of support that we give Israel for what they're doing. It goes against everything that I've been taught. It goes against my own military service and the ideals that I served to protect and defend. As a candidate, the level of office that I'm running for will not have any impact on the international stage like that. If there is anything in our state government relating to cooperations with Israel, because again, everything that's going on over there is what I was taught as a child in the 80s. I was taught that that's what happened in Germany in the 1930s and 40s. So I can't it just baffles me that America is allowing this to go on. And I think a big part of it is because since the 1980s, we have been destroying our public education system, and the only ones who remember the history around World War II are the oldest of us. And I think that's a big part of why we are where we are today, is because America's public education system has been brutalized by the conservatives for the last 40 years.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vive la France.
تسقط إسرائيل وتحيا فلسطين.